Tuntutlapan kelpa, oisidan kelpava, inugan kelpa. Hea fader glorisa tuotteiden annevat, when tuntas, tuttadan kelpa, oisidan kelpa. Tuntutlapan kelpa, oisidan kelpava, inugan kelpa. Tuoda. Tuntutlapan kelpa, oisi uutta kelpsis. Puntas hjälpa abuelta. Ja puntas liittää tufta. Kolondus ni vanhemmuut abuelta. Tuoda. Kelpo tuntuu niin pelongan kelpaa. Tuntutlapan kelpa, uutta kelpsis. Puntas hjälpa abuelta. Ja sia förstod, she enjoyed it all. And Rosie good, and she behind.
Kuyabi Juskuna Jiktanai, Ina Kun Mama Rulirara Chikun, Slimo Patona, Mundi Hatonga Chikokabi, Jawana Mota Ayuan Tahunga Chakanki Dora, Kachikuita Hodonga, Topada Bunqualia Gando Donano Chuchu, Chiska do Suki Kuba, Nabona Naikachu, Toinkotu, Topada Bunqualia Gandonado Chuchu, Kaba, Ugabatu Kochi, Tong Nong Bong Chang Nung Yan, Tong Tong Smakdelia.
Tuntutlapan kelpa, oisidan kelpava, inugan kelpa. Hea fader glorisa tuoda. Tuntutlapan puntas, uutta kelpsis. Uutta kelpsis. Puntas hjälp.
Naboda ni Winkisman Toma, Wanakun Bes Chimpama Rulira, Tok Chimbang Non Kik, Tok Ninja Rira Rabes. Ubapatu Kochi, Tong Nong Bong Chang Nung Yang, Tong Tok Smakdelia.
She aftertoo, she enjoyed it all, and Rosie good, and she behind for Lupia, and now for the Tufta. Tuftadan kelpa, oisidan kelpa.
Ubapatu Kochi, Tong Nong Bong Chang Nung Yang, Tong Tok Smakdelia Kuyabi Juskuna Jiktanai, Ina Kun Mama Rulira Chikun, Slimo Patona, Hindi hatong chikokabi. Chiskadu sukigu ba na bona na gachu. Tuin ko tu. Toka da bung tualya gando na go chuchut. Kabachi kuita hotonga. Yala mo inkapun. Jilo ba mulirani bobo. Wago kung eska gang. Ba mamarulira. Yatoka uwan kinkuna ba mulira. Rachikun.
People, hear me! Before I present the so-called champion of the Vex with their prize, there is something you must know. The winning rider cheated! Your swoop bike was using a prototype accelerator. Clearly an unfair advantage. Because of this hidden Beck treachery, I'm withdrawing the Vulca's share of the victory prize.
Jawana bota ayu at tahonga chakanki dora. Kachi kuita hodonga. Topa da bungwalia gando do nado chuchut. Musha papumpa. Bola wana chikne. Bamuli slemo boda wanga kumbes mulira rabes.
You old fool. Your traditions are nothing to me. I am the wave of the future. If I want to withdraw the prize and sell this woman on the slave market myself, nobody can stop me.
I might have something to say about that, Brejik.
What? Impossible. You were restrained by a neural disruptor. How could you have possibly summoned the will to free yourself?
You underestimate the strength of a Jedi's mind, Brejik. A mistake you won't live to regret.
Vulcus, to me! Kill this woman! Kill the swoop rider! Kill them all!
Well, maybe those bloody Vulcans will think twice next time before trying to keep a Jedi prisoner. And as for you, if you think you can collect me as a prize... Wait, I don't believe this. You're one of the soldiers with the Republic fleet, aren't you? Yes, I'm sure of it. How did you end up racing for these swoop gangs? Well, we don't have time for it now. We have to get out of here before the Sith show up to sort out this mess. Is there somewhere safe we can go? Save me. Is that what you were trying to accomplish by riding in that swoop race? Well, as far as rescues go, this is a pretty poor example. In case you hadn't noticed, I managed to free myself from that neural restraint collar without your help. In fact, it's more accurate to say that I saved you. Brejik and his Vulcans would have left you for dead if I hadn't stepped into that fight. You're lucky I was here to get you out of this mess. Carth Onasi is alive. Finally, some good news. Carth is one of the Republic's best soldiers. He's proved himself a hero a dozen times over. And he sent you here to save me. Maybe I misjudged you. Carth wouldn't have sent you if he wasn't confident in your abilities. Forgive me. Despite my Jedi training, I still tend to act a bit rashly sometimes. Please, take me to Carth right away. Between the three of us, I'm sure we can figure out some way to get off this planet before the Sith realize we're here. You cannot win, Revan.
Bastila, you're alive! Finally, things are looking up. Now I just need to figure out a way to get off this planet.
You mean you don't have a plan to get off Taris yet? What have you been doing all this time? I see. Now that I'm back in charge of this mission, perhaps we can start doing things properly. Hopefully our escape from Taris will go more smoothly than when you rescued me from Brejik.
I know you're new at this, Bastila, but a leader doesn't berate her troops just because things aren't going as planned. Don't let your ego get in the way of the real issues here.
That hardly strikes me as an appropriate way of addressing your commander, Carth. I am a member of the Jedi Order, and this is my mission. Don't forget that. My battle meditation ability has helped the Republic many times in this war, and it will serve us well here, I'm sure.
Your talents might win us a few battles, but that doesn't make you a good leader. A good leader would at least listen to the advice of those who have seen more combat than she ever will.
Yes, you're right, of course. I apologize, Carth. This has been a difficult time for me. Of course, I'm happy to listen to your advice. What do you suggest we do?
First off, we can't get hung up on who's in charge. We all need to work together if we want to get off this rock. The answer is out there, we just have to find it.
Well said, Carth. And the sooner we start looking, the better. I've already been a prisoner of the Volkers, and I don't plan on being captured by the Sith. I think we'll need some help getting off Terrace. Maybe if we ask around, one of the locals can help us out. We should probably start by asking around in the cantinas. Is something wrong? You seem as if something's troubling you. A vision? A vision of what? This is strange. Such visions are often a sign of Force sensitivity. I'm not sure. It may be that you have some connection to the Force. It would not be unheard of. When we first met, your natural talent may have fed off my own Force abilities. It is possible that in the excitement of the battle's aftermath, the Force allowed you to witness one of my more intense memories. The Force is complicated. Even I, with all my training, cannot fully understand it yet. This is a matter best left to the wise masters of the Jedi Council. Once we escape Terrace, we can seek the guidance of the Council if you wish. They will understand the significance of your vision, if there is any. However, I think it would be best if we all stayed focused on the task at hand right now. We can't afford any distractions. We need to find a way off Terrace.
Yes, what's on your mind? I thought I said I don't want to talk about it anymore. I suppose you're right. Fine, then. But I don't know why you're so interested, but here goes. When I think of all the men who betrayed us, the one that stands out above all of them is the one that I respected the most, Saul. With good reason. Admiral Saul Karath is the commander of the entire Sith fleet. He's half the reason Malak has done so well in the war. Saul was my commanding officer back when the Mandalorian Wars first began. He taught me everything about being a soldier, and I looked up to him. Saul approached me before he left. He talked to me about how the Republic was on the losing side and about how I should start thinking of my survival. I know now that he was trying to recruit me into the Sith, but I couldn't have conceived of it back then. I argued with him, and he got angry, and he left. I never saw him again. Saul was my mentor. He led us to so many victories against the Mandalorians. I mean, even when things looked to be at their worst, I couldn't conceive of it. He couldn't be serious. I was wrong, of course. He not only left us for the Sith, he gave them the codes to bypass our scanners. I remember waking up as the first of the Sith bombers snuck past our defenses and began destroying half of our docked ships. I knew right away what had happened. I mean, I could have stopped him. I could have stopped it all. I blame Saul, not myself. I was stupid, and I ignored the danger. He nearly destroyed us all. No, I fought Saul for years now, and if I ever catch up to him, he will regret what he's done. He will regret it. Well, there's more to the story, I guess. But I don't want to talk about it right now. Let's go.